FM. Welcome back. We are back making some stuff. So what we're working on now is the door panels. We're going to get started on those. We need windows and speakers. Well, and door panels really. Handles, you know, something. Emily can't get out of the car normally, so we need to make sure she can get out. It's a little noisy in here. It's very humid outside, so we've got the AC cranking. We got some house stuff on the go, and we are working and creating as usual. So let me show you what we're doing. These absolutely stink. So they're disgusting. Some of this is still, I guess, salvageable maybe. Some of this gray leather, which I really don't think we're going to save. As you can see down here, this is all glued on from the old carpet that used to be on there. Actually, I don't think it was carpet. It was leather as well, just like this side. So we need to get these cleaned, and then we're going to start tearing into them. As it is right now, we've got foam on here. This is going to come off, and we're going to put door panels on. As you can see here, I've created the new dash piece, and over there in the corner, it doesn't stick out as far as the old one did. I think the old one had a little bit of a out dent or something. So the plan is maybe to put a tweeter up in there, have it come down, a big 8-inch, a 6-inch, and then a handle, lights, stuff. So that would be the plan. I'm going to take this off, and then this I think needs to come up. So this is going to come off, and we're going to stick the panel on, close the door, take a drawing, and so we know that we're not going to hit anything there. So when I make the door pod that comes out where it's going to be facing you, it will maybe go over this a little bit, which is fine. It'll cover all this, but it'll then just, the door will close over this instead of flush to it. I also have to create something from up under there to cover that, but yeah, we're going to get it going. They're really gross, and they were probably full of mouse stuff. But the idea is that we're going to keep most of this structure, obviously because it is the right shape. Luckily, it's just a sheet of plastic, it looks like, and there is some indents and outdents and whatnot. I don't know what we're going to do about the handle. We might try to keep that and kind of maybe incorporate something in this, but tomorrow I'm getting a thing to make circles with a router perfectly. So we're going to try that, and then this way I can create some MDF circles and start placing some stuff, some standoffs, what have you, and then we'll get the fiberglassing again, which I'm kind of excited about because this is going to be really nice. Let's get started. It's just, ugh, it's so gross. You're getting like the old smell from the car when I bought it, bringing back some weird memories, just like the waft of the car is like, whew. But anyway, we'll get stripping this some more because I think this stuff will come off a little easier. And then once that comes off, we will be able to, oh, there's foam under there too. Oh, God. The bottoms are starting to lift, but I don't know if it'll all come off the same. Well, maybe. Look at that. That's good. It has a smell. Yeah, so maybe that might not be so bad. I might just have to take some of the glue off. But there's a nice plastic layer underneath I can cut and make custom. So we'll get this going. I think I'm going to start with the driver's side. And this way it's on that side. And I can start drawing and doing some of that stuff. We have we have made rings. Look at these rings out of MDF. So it's 5/8, I think, or 1/2 inch. I'm not sure. What the plan is we're going to make some space for speakers. I ordered 2 plastic welders. They still haven't showed up. One after the other, a week after the other. I'm not sure what's happening with Amazon, but I guess there's a lot of plastic welders being sold. Because, as you can see, there's a lot of cracking, a lot of busted plastic. A lot of this stuff is like to make this rigid. And the first time I've ever seen actually a door panel that's just been made of plastic and then coated with leather. So, good job, Corvette. Good job. Yeah. So basically, I've seen this guy, I believe he's Russian or something. He does amazing door panels with speakers, like many, 5, 6 in a door panel. And I kind of like that idea, but anyways, I also like a 3-way speaker. We're going to get hopefully as much range as possible with sound. We'll see how this goes. Not a competition car, obviously, but it's going to look nice. It's going to be symmetrical, and hopefully it blows your eardrums off. So we've opted for some cheaper speakers. These are on Amazon. They got some good reviews. I've read a lot of reviews. DS18s. I don't know if you're familiar with these or not. But we've got some loudspeaker tweeters. These things are ginormous and heavy. So this is 3.5 inches wide. Then we've got a 6-inch mid-range and then an 8-inch mid-bass, as they say. Also, there's RGB cones, so they will light up the night. I will show you one that was damaged in packaging or shipping, and I have it lit up right now, just giving it a test, see how long it's going to go. But it's there, it's lit green, it's pretty bright. It runs on 12 volts. And also, I don't know if they're from China or something, or Mexico or somewhere, but there's no instructions on how to wire up those LEDs. So I went for it, and it worked. So, all the glue's off. Now we're ready to glue some of this on. I've got the hot glue gun warming up. Basically, we're going to make a skeleton into this wood, and then we're going to coat it with fiberglass and a sheet, or like spandex, something like that. We're going to stretch it, pull it, glue it. We'll see how it works. I mean, I can only see what the guy's doing online. I can't tell what he's saying, and I also don't know what product he's using. So I've got some little standoffs here. We're going to build a little speaker house, and I'm not too worried about the rest of the stuff that's on here right now, like this armrest and a bunch of things. I wanted to change this around a lot. I can't really do that. Not right at this moment. I'm running out of time, so we're making the best of what we can. So I've drawn a line. This is the dash. I can't go past this dash piece. So tweeter's going to go up here, I think. Mid-bass, mid-range, something in this area. I'm going to put them on here. They're going to be facing towards you. And once this fiberglass is dried, then we cut out the plastic from behind so the speaker can go through. I will cut the door if I have to make some space. There was also on this Corvette a piece of aluminum that holds the window regulator on, and I cannot damage that obviously because I have to put windows in it. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But for now, we're going to start doing some things while we wait for that plastic motor to come, because both our panels are cracked to crap. And hopefully that works out. So, let's get started gluing some rings. First attempt was a fail. We'll see if this one is not so much of a fail. It's more of a monstrosity. But we've also solidified the structure. So you can see some stitching through here with some whatchamacallits. And
popsicle sticks?
Fit. Yeah, a couple of popsicle sticks that I stole from Emily. And it's kind of like, you know, big. Anyway, let's try it. It's the last attempt. We'll go on here, comes we have to trim some more of these. A little bit. Oh, that's not going to clear there, is it? Maybe. Yeah, I think the some of the staples are in the way, maybe. Well, that's okay. I'll deal with those. This will go over this. That. And then we should be able to close the door. In theory, it might just pass everything. Wow.
What is your plan?
There's actually a little bit of space there.
But how are you going to do the door panel to go over the... Like
Maybe. Well, it's going to be all fiberglass.
And it's going to surround
this.
Okay.
It's so it has to come straight down. And I drew a line where this is going to go.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be there.
So you're going to fabricate the door around the dash instead of cutting the dash.
Correct.
And what was very little leg room becomes less.
Well, they had lots of leg room.
I'm not worried about length. I don't underestimate you. I have a very poor sense of depth perception.
Look, lots of space.
It's going to boom boom right here in my leg.
Well, yes, maybe one day it'll boom boom, but for right now it's just going to look boom.
And then the door handle should go here?
Door handle will be somewhere in there.
Okay.
That's where the old one was. There's still a hole. We'll have to make you a little armrest. Actually, the armrest's not bad.
So this is
another speaker.
touching.
Yeah. So there'll be a little bit of adjustment there on that one.
Okay.
But yeah, lots of space.
Big one is good.
Big one's good. Little tweets good in your face right there.
Yeah. Yes, the little one just has to be up.
Up a little bit.
Well, like it's.
Is there space on top? Oh yeah, a little bit. Just a hair though. So yeah, I'll have to do a little bit of massaging.
Or maybe you just need to change the angle just a bit.
We'll have it up, yeah.
Yeah, just angle it up a little bit maybe.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah, just a monstrosity. Just like the car. Look at it, it's like an afterburner. I could leave it open. Yeah. It's going to be quite something. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. I'm going to be playing Sandstorm 24/7. Okay, we'll get the other one done. Well, in usual fashion, I have gone above and beyond and got a little carried away and didn't film a whole lot of it because I just got sidetracked. Anyway, severely burned my hand with the hot glue gun, so be very careful with that. I don't know if you can see that, but somehow I grabbed the piece that had hot glue on it. Let me show you what we've made. Okay. So, whoop, we've got some door panels. So, took quite a while to kind of make these the same. I was able to get them on the same kind of angle. Some of the stuff has to be, obviously, the supports are going to be changed. We're going to wrap some fabric on here, some stretchy stuff, and kind of glue it down, and then we'll lay some fiberglass resin over it. Once it hardens, then I can take these supports out and re-support it from the backside where it's going to fit inside the car, because I test fit that other door panel, and this, I believe one of these is sticking out like this, and it didn't quite fit in the hole, but the speaker will. It's fine. It's going to be straight down. Anyways, we'll fix that. On to here. So as you can see, I have kind of molded some foam into the speaker and stuff to kind of uniform it. I know it looked silly before, but I think this is going to be really nice. We've got a bit of a pocket up under here. Now I can place a piece inside of here. The idea would be to incorporate this green film in behind here as well, so it kind of is fluid into the door. And this would obviously all just be wrapped with fabric and leather. So in doing that, this makes it a lot easier for me to do that, because I can stick this under and you won't see the edges, and you won't see the edges, etc. This base, I have to put a piece of trim or something, whatever. But I can also put lights up underneath here, which then light down, and then I'll do something different with the door handle here. So yeah, we'll figure that out. I did continue the line down. This other door panel was quite damaged, so I did have to do a lot of stuff on the backside. There is some things missing, so I put a piece of wood here. Once we put the fabric over, then I can drill a hole and bolt it in. Again, this line has to remain. This part of the door panel sticks underneath the threshold where the door closes. And yeah, it's going pretty well. I just put a couple supports in here just to keep this from wobbling around. So I think I'm going to get some red tape, and we'll start taping this up so the resin does not eat away at this. I just have to go over the edge. I'm not covering it all inside. This will all remain, and basically it'll glue itself to the plastic. And yeah, should be good. It's now 10 o'clock, and I've done way more than I should have. So I'm going to get some tape, and at least I'll test it, the tape portion, take a few pictures, and then go to bed. Okay, after some many hours of work, and burns and whatever else, we have come up with another design. So it's all good now. We've got some tape on here. I'm not sure if I showed this earlier. Really losing track of the video. At the moment, we've added a few areas. We've added a few inches here, and you know, nothing wrong with getting a few more inches. No big deal. I got the handle here and incorporated the speakers there. So this speaker I wanted to have face the same way. It didn't quite like this section of the inside of the door. There's a bit of a bend that goes up over the kick panel, and so that kept rubbing on that. So this is now the final design. As you can see over here, we have already laid some resin. So I used a mat. So what I'm going to do now is wrap this up over here like this. And this is a stretchy material, as you can see, stretchy. And then glue that to the panel, mold it in, and then basically put some fiberglass resin on it, and then we'll reinforce it from the back. So this is all good. I got a few minor things to change. It looks very rough at the moment, but it is super solid in comparison to what it used to be. And it's going to get a good sand, and then we'll do a coating of probably some fiberglass filler, and then we'll put that on here. Mold it in, sand it as quickly as we can, get it going, and put it back in the car. So it does fit. I did test fit. At the end of the video, I'll show you a little bit of a test fit. Hopefully they'll be done for the show on Saturday coming up, which is Import Fest in Toronto at the Convention Center. Huge show. It's going to be huge. We have a great spot. We're with a great group, and we are going to represent everything DIY, I guess. So we hope to see you guys there, but I'm going to continue to work. I have 3 days left to finish this and resurface the wing, reattach one fender because it came off, and buff the car. So, oh, and maybe redo the dash panel because it's got bubbles and dirt all inside of it, inside of that green dash pad. I would love to redo that before we go as well. So, without further ado, I'm going to continue, put you back on time lapse. We're going to get this going, and then hopefully by the end of this video, we'll lay some more fiberglass resin on that. We'll get it solid and show you a test fit. So let's go. success, as usual. We have laid some fiberglass resin on the material. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, so here we go. In the car, looks pretty good. Same with this side, looks pretty good. As you can see, it's kind of symmetrical. Very nice. You can get that in the shot there. Yeah, not bad. Should be pretty nice. Open the door. It looks kind of rough right now. Obviously, it needs some more work, but that would be it from there. Looks pretty good. And this one, like that as well. So, very nice. Should be pretty good. So now we're going to take them back off, put them on the table, and start reinforcing them. And then we'll gut them from the backside. So take all the pieces of wood out, line them with fiberglass, and then we'll start doing that. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to finish, get them kind of sanded, cleaned up, and then maybe a coating of something on it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to wrap it in leather. Might be a little difficult. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet, if I can at all. There's a lot of sharp corners. I didn't really anticipate the amount of work that's going to be needed to do it. So hopefully it's okay. I see the woofers are in a good position. The tweeters could be because of the color. Kind of not symmetrical. We'll see. What do you think? Hard to say if they're symmetrical. It looks okay. I just want to make sure that they're pretty close. So, looks pretty good. I'm going to also save these leather wrap pieces. These go on the door panel itself, kind of up in this area. So I could keep them and kind of wrap the top, leave the leather as is. I don't know if I have any paint. I painted the ones down there, so I could paint these as well. Those have to go on there somehow, and then the rubber goes around for that. So there is a vent that goes in the top too. I don't have those. I don't know if I got new ones or not to slap in there, but I'll see if I can. But those trims definitely need to go on because that finishes the top of the panel. So anyway, we're gonna get back on this. We'll take them apart. Had to make a call. the door panels won't be done. Won't be done for Import Fest. That's unfortunate. I was really working hard and was hoping that they were going to light up the interior, make it look nice. A lot of hype coming up to now. We had some failures. So the fiberglass on that fabric obviously is not thick enough for you to really sand on top of. And once I was putting resin on it, the spray adhesive had come off, so it started becoming very floppy, which, yeah, was unfortunate. It did hold kind of the shape I was looking for. As you can see behind me, I did sand some of it. I'll show you a little closer. I mean, it looks cool, right? It looks cool. So it needs another layer on top. I need to lay fiberglass over the whole thing to make this work. What I've started here, to start this all over again, would be just hell. So everything's reinforced. I put some stuff underneath the back of it, and it's super hard, super rigid, but I'm just not happy with it. It's not smooth enough. I was going through some of this. There's still some foam behind here I wanted to take out. I kind of went around it with some of the fiberglass resin. It worked out okay. The other one turned out a little better than this one, but again, once I start smoothing at this top, I just go right through. So, and I can't just put filler on it because there is, like, it's not hard, right? I have to make it rigid in behind. So here there's like 4 layers. Here there's 4 layers, 1 layer, and then just the fabric here, kind of thing. So anyway, I have other things to do. I just had to. I had to make a call. I had to scrap it. So what we're gonna do is, I would like to get some resin on that wing. Again, I don't know if I should be doing that either. So, because now I got to make panels for the door to go back in. One's still good, but the other one I need to put on. So we'll have something on the door at least to cover it. So my focus is polish the car. We'll get the wing. We'll get the air out of that front plate on the dashboard, and then we will give it a good buff. And that's it. We'll go to the show. I mean, we're just going to have a good time anyway, get away. So we're not going to, trophy hunt or nothing like that. If we win something, great. But it's more just meeting everybody down there. It was so much fun last time. We went to Import Expo, and this one is bigger, so I hear. And we got some more people in our crew. We got a huge thing going on there. So the car will still be there. We're going to have a great time and go on a little vacation. So thanks for watching. I will do the next video. I think we'll just do some highlights of the show, how we got there, that kind of stuff, and what the result was, some of the cool cars that are there. There's a huge lineup of cars in our group going down there. So should be a good time. For now, we will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Wish me luck on those door panels. I'm not giving up. I'm just stopping the work for now because we need to focus. We need to get other work done. And that's it. I'm not upset at all. So, they can't, we just can't go half done, right? They can't be half done. So I want to slap them together. I was like, oh, I'll just finish it. I'll spray some bed liner on there to get rid of the bumps and lumps and stuff. And I was like, no, I shouldn't do that. Then I have to redo them all over again. So just do it right the first time. And we'll take our time. We'll get it done right. So we'll see you on the next one. Take care.